Damn hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 hustling.
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news analysis. What is up? What is up? How's everyone feeling out of 10? Let me know down below in the comments below. It is January the 23rd, 2025. As of the time of recording, Bitcoin is sitting at $102,563. This is sort of what we anticipated, coming from 109,000, back testing to 100,000. That's pretty much what we've gotten. It got actually all the way down to 101,000. To me, this is great news. This is fantastic news because while everyone is worried about going from 108,000 to 100,000, while everyone's worried about that, here's what's actually happening.
Forming an internal working group to make crypto, to make America the world capital in crypto under your leadership.
Which is really going up, right?
Absolutely.
Here's what's actually happening. So, President Trump signs executive order to develop a new strategic stockpile of Bitcoin for the United States. No big deal. I wouldn't worry about it. You know, I think it's better to worry about Bitcoin going from $108,000 to $101,000. That's what we should be worrying about. While at the same time, 11 new states have put into law their own Bitcoin strategic reserve. The states include Florida, Wyoming, Massachusetts, Alabama, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, Texas, North Dakota, Oklahoma, and Utah. No worries though. We should definitely be worried about Bitcoin going from 108,000 to 101 after the beginning of the year. Last year it was at $40,000. Everyone is correct. That's what we should be worried about. We definitely should not be worried about the fact that the person who wrote the Bitcoin strategic plan, Senator Loomis from Wyoming, honored to chair the Senate Banking Subcommittee on Digital Assets. She has now been appointed by President Trump. Digital assets are the future, and if the United States wants to remain the global leader in the financial innovation, Congress needs to urgently pass the bipartisan legislation. Notice, bipartisan. My bad. Bipartisan. Bro, crypto bros need to learn stoicism. No thanks. What I need to learn how to do is what I'm going to do with all of my realized gains that I've taken. That's what I need to learn how to do. What I need to learn how to do is my average price of Bitcoin is $5,000. My average price on XRP is 15 cents. That's what I need to figure out what I'm going to do. When I was reporting about BlackRock signing the Bitcoin ETF into law in 2023, and everyone kept saying,
"But Ski, my wife's boyfriend told me that Bitcoin's going to 12K. What should I do?"
Everyone kept saying that. Everyone kept saying that BlackRock, they're not actually going to do it, bro. When we were at 30K. And then when I started reporting that the Bitcoin strategic reserve, the Bitcoin reserve, is going to get passed into law, everyone kept saying, "I don't think so. I don't think so." So no, that's not what I need to learn. What I need to learn is what I'm going to do with my average price of Bitcoin at $5,000, what I'm going to do with my average price of XRP at 15 cents. That's what I need to figure out. That would be check number one. That's what we need to do. So sell XRP. What about Anime Coin? Let's go. XCN, please. That's what I need to figure out. When everyone kept saying,
"But Ski, my wife's boyfriend told me that Bitcoin's going to 12K. What should I do?"
back in 2022, and I was saying that I was buying, every single person was saying that. Every person kept saying. And when I kept telling you guys, show me the charts, I will tell you the news. Everyone kept saying,
"But Ski, my wife's boyfriend told me that Bitcoin's going to 12K. What should I do?"
That's what everyone kept saying. Not you. Video evidence. Okay. I got you. Yes, you're correct. I got you. Okay, my apologies. Fueling fire. I'm over here fueling your fire. My apologies. I got you. I got you. I thought you were taking a dig at me. I'm like, bro, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Damn it. Okay, no, you are correct. My apologies. My misunderstanding. I agree with you. The space as a whole is way too emotional and needs to learn stoicism. I agree. You are correct. My apologies. I was about to... Bro, are you sure you want this? I bought some XLM and Doge with Bitcoin. I did, right? So sell XRP. I have sold 30% of my XRP. I am not adding to my XRP. I'm not adding to my XRP position. I have sold 30% and I will continue to sell at $5, $8, and if we're lucky, $12. My average price is 15 cents. So, listen guys, if we're confused as to what we think is going to happen, everything that was said, whether you like the man, you worship the man, you hate the man, everything that was said, and I'm seeing it everywhere, right? The liberals are pissed. They're like, what? He's doing what he said? What the hell? I'm seeing it everywhere. It's like everything the man said he's going to do, it's getting done. So keep doubting it if you like. I'm telling you what's happening. I'm telling you where the charts are going. I'm telling you where the cryptocurrency market is going. I'm telling you what legislation is getting passed. I'm telling you right now. Says, bet you give XRP price in your sleep. $5 to $12. XRP to the moon. Make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting that share, so other people can spam that like button. Yeah, this is a big deal. Senator Loomis being the banking subcommittee on digital assets is a big freaking deal, in my opinion. And it's hard to overstate. I don't want to like FOMO and all this stuff, but I mean, my God, when we're worried about $103,000 Bitcoin, literally, like, I don't want to overstate this. Literally, world-changing policies are being written. World-changing assets and partnerships and alignments and committees are being, like, literal, the world is changing right before our very eyes. PayPal. I don't know if you guys know this or not. PayPal perhaps is like the best on and off ramp for crypto now. They have PayPal USD. It's amazing. It's awesome. Has anyone tried to use it? I have. I sent my mother-in-law PayPal USD. That was her first experience with crypto ever. Her first experience with crypto ever. And I sent it to her and it was easy. And she converted it to her bank for nothing. The big players are involved. The banks are involved. The blockchain. It's a beautiful, seamless transition, unlike we've never seen before. And it's an amazing thing. Tim Scott is all in on crypto too. Buy XEN. I would not. Let's look at XEN. Just turned 18. Bought $100 of XRP. What coin should I buy right now? My top values are Solnic, HNT, Rose, ICP. What's your thoughts? XRP or Solana? I think they'll both 2 or 3x from here. My 30K, what to buy? My number one 100x coin is Solnic, SOLNIC. My top value blue chip plays are Rose and ICP. My top medium cap plays right now is Flux and XRA. My top memes are Solnic, News Media. Here's my top 22 value plays with the most upside potential and the least downside risk. Solnic, HNT, Rose, ICP, Shiba, Dent, VeChain, Naka, IOTA, Flux, Theta, Krill, Suki, Raven, Dynex, Dot, XYO, HeHe, Crow, and XRA, Phantom, News, Harmony 1. Let's look at XEN. XEN is not on that list. I did like XEN a lot. However, we cannot pretend like doing a what has XEN done in the past couple days? A 6X? We can't pretend like that's nothing, right? We have to acknowledge that is what it is. And what that is 50 years of stock market gains. Your entire working career of working in your job and contributing to your 401k, that is what XEN has done over the last 2 weeks. So we can't pretend like that's nothing, right? And I'm not going to. This is an insane performance. I would take profit. All right, so this has done a 6.6x in the matter of 9 days. Do you understand what XEN has just completed? This is a prequel as to what the entire cryptocurrency market is going to be transpiring. 6.6x in 9 days. What would take you in your 401k, contributing every day, working 9 to 5, clocking in, clocking out, contributing, would take you 90 years to accomplish what XEN just accomplished in 9 days. Amazing. Bravo. This is the power of cryptocurrency. This is a prequel to what is about to happen for the entire market. But what we cannot do is pretend like this is not 90 years of stock market gains. We can't do that. I would take profit. I would take my initial investment out at a minimum on XEN. I would not be adding to my XEN position. That's me personally. At a minimum, I would take my initial investment out. My target for XEN is 6 cents. Is Rose going to recover? Yes. Rose is my top value play right now. Thoughts on Helium Mobile? HNT or Helium? I like Helium. Helium's good. Does the chart show 500K this cycle? No, it does not. 250K is what the chart shows. Should I invest in Sol right now? I like Sol. Can it get to all-time high? I suppose it's possible. It's not probable. It is possible, but not probable. But this is like... I would play the game conservatively is what I would do. ICP also. I think ICP gets to 100 to 140. I like ICP a lot. Best for short-term gains. Solnic. ICP, Rose, Flux. Yes, that is still my target for Rose. $1 to $2. What platform do you use to sell? I don't trust Coinbase. Listen, we just talked about this, yo mama. I just talked about this, and I will be making a video on how to do this, but I low-key think that PayPal is now the best on and off ramp for crypto. And what do I mean by that? I mean, like, when you're trading crypto for dollars and you're trading dollars for crypto. I think that PayPal is probably the best on and off ramp currently right now. And again, this is a fluid list. I don't have any allegiance to PayPal. But they've set up PayPal USD, which currently is available on Solana and it's available on Ethereum. So you could swap whatever coin on Solana or Ethereum, you could swap it for PayPal USD, which is $1. That's a stable coin. And you can easily send it in to PayPal and they charge you nothing to convert it into US dollars. This is pretty cool. And then they'll charge you what they normally charge you to go to your bank. I think if you do ACH, it's free. And if you do it like overnight, they charge you like whatever the percentage is. But that's pretty standard. I low-key think that PayPal might be the best on and off ramp right now. What's your thoughts on XEN, man? I would consider taking profit. If you haven't got into it yet, I would wait for a back test of the prior range. which at a minimum is going to be 1 cent, even down to 0.7 cents. I would not be adding to this. This is parabolic. You don't want to chase green candles. Listen, you're going to miss stuff if you follow me. I'm going to just keep it a buck. There will be percentage gains that you will miss if you follow me. I promise you that's true. I promise you, if you follow me, you will miss stuff. But you will have realized gains, and if you take action, you're going to protect yourself from losses. So I have no interest in chasing a 6X. I have zero interest in that. None. Not even a little. Congratulations. I had a little bit of XCN. I've taken profit on XCN. I like XCN. I think it's a great project. We've been talking about XCN on my channel for literal years. But this is a move that you're waiting for. A 6X, we cannot pretend like, is not 90 years of stock market gains, because it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you follow me, I keep things, I'm not going to tell you sweet nothings. I'm not. You're going to miss out on some ROI. You will. You're going to miss out on a 20%, a 30%, a 50%, maybe even a 1 or 2X. But what you will have is realized gains. What you will have is not the theorized gains, but the realized gains. And you will have life-changing money if you take the proper actions and you have a plan, and you're accountable to your plan. You stick with your plan. You don't move the goalposts. You don't, because that's what people do. They think, I want to pay off my house, I want to pay off my car, and I want to buy some land. Well, then they have the money to pay off their house, pay off their car, buy some land, and what do? Well, I actually want a mansion on that land, and actually I want a sports car. No, stick to your damn plan. What about XRP? Are you selling or holding? I have sold 30% of my XRP. I will be selling the rest of my XRP at these targets. $5, $8, $12. Again, I full know and well that XRP could go to $14. It could even go to $20. I'm okay with that because I want realized, confirmed gains, not theorized gains. My average price on XRP is 15 cents. My average price last cycle is about 30-something cents. I'm going to look at land tomorrow that I have taken profit with XRP. So we can sit here and theorize about what about in the land of Nod and Odd. Or you could have the realized gains. I choose realized gains. Those are better than theorized. Thank you for the hat and mustache. Yeehaw!
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the roses, Jax. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for becoming a member. You savages. Whoopsies.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Says, I am not selling Solnik. Solnik is going to $5.89 this bull market or the next. Says, I'm 24 and financially independent. Let's go. Chilling in Dubai, hot dressed with hot girls. You'd love to see it. What up, Ski? How many on X's on Raven? I think Raven will 10X easily. Can you give your Dot, Phantom, Harmony 1 prediction? All of those I think are 10X candidates. I bought 4 Bitcoin today. I already have 7 from 2021. Let's go, bro. What do you think about Cydia's Hero? Can we see IOTA and Krill? Let's look at IOTA and Krill. IOTA is a top value play for me. Looking pretty good. This pretty much has the same chart as VeChain, pretty much the same as ADA, pretty much the same as a lot of the same thing. Accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. Support on top of the prior high. Very good. Retracement $1.50. Parabolic is $6. LCX $1 to $2. That is my price prediction for LCX. Hey man, why do you love ICP and Rose although you dislike inflationary coins. Listen, I don't like same thing. All right, when I talk about realized gains versus theorized gains, that's how I feel about inflation. Right? So, correct. There is potential for inflation on ICP. There is potential for inflation on ROSE. However, the realized actual inflation is not there. And you can easily confirm this when you look at ICP, for example. So ICP has a price and then it has the market cap. The market cap will tell you what the true price is. And I would like to add, when I'm analyzing ICP, I'm analyzing the market cap most of the time. I'm analyzing the market cap most of the time. All right? Hold on. So on the top, we got ICP's market cap. On the bottom, we have ICP. Now, what we want to see is these to be the same and pretty much the same at the same level. But even if they're not, measuring by the market cap will tell you what the proper price is. So if I measure off of the market cap of ICP, where is the retracement? That's a 10x. I'll take that all day, especially for a blue chip. What about the parabolic? I mean, even not even the maximum parabolic, and I'm not even counting this big old wick over here. Even just the 1618 on market cap is a 30x. I will take that all day. So yes, correct. There is an infinite potential supply on ICP. There's an infinite potential supply on Solana. There's an infinite potential supply on Ethereum. But you need to pay attention. What are they actually doing? What are they actually doing? You see what I'm saying? And I'm not even going by this 30x potential, which would take you north of $300. I'm saying 100 to 140. That's my target for ICP. That's super conservative. Thanks for the clarification. Yes. Okay. And just to really drive the point home, what you need to pay attention to when you're analyzing inflation is market cap. Market cap will tell you the true price. That tells you the true price. So pay attention to that. And that's what I mean by inflation, right? So that's good. Now you're asking the correct questions, in my opinion. When we look at Filecoin, for an example. Filecoin is a good example. All right, on the top, we got Filecoin's price. On the bottom, we have Filecoin's market cap. And again, market cap tells you what the true price is. Now, when we pull a Fibonacci, just like when I pulled a Fibonacci on ICP, they were pretty much the same levels. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see a major discrepancy. That would indicate to you lots of inflation, right? So when we pull a Fibonacci off of the price, from the current price, what would it take to get us to just to the 236 Fibonacci retracement right here, as we can see, is about a 9x to get you to the 236. Okay, so that should be the same, by the way. That should be very similar. If it's off by 40, 50%, I'm okay with that. But what you don't want to see is a 9x, what we see on top. And then what I'm going to show you is, from the current price to the 236 is 42%. So that means there has been approximately 850% inflation off of Filecoin. That's what you don't want. You do not want this. That is terrible news when it comes to an investment perspective. Trump just signed the Bitcoin stockpile. I know, I saw that. We covered that in the beginning of the live stream. Everyone's worried about Bitcoin being at $103,000. Meanwhile, while you're looking through a straw as to what do we think's going to happen, Ski? I don't know. Bitcoin went from 108,000 back down to 103,000. I don't know, man. Here's the whole picture. Senator Loomis, the one who wrote the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve Plan, she is now in the subcommittee of the digital assets. While everyone's looking through a straw, here's the big picture. Florida, Wyoming, Massachusetts, Alabama, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, Texas, North Dakota, Oklahoma, and Utah have added their own legislation separately of the federal government. They have added their own legislation to starting their own Bitcoin strategic reserve in their own economies. And President Donald Trump signs executive order to develop new strategic stockpile for Bitcoin of the United States. So while everyone's looking through a straw, well, we went from 108 to 103. I don't know. I think we're cooked. Here's what's actually happening.
Yeah, this is the Crypto EO. We're going to be forming an internal working group to make America the world capital in crypto under your leadership.
Which is really going up, right?
Absolutely.
No big deal. So stop looking through this thing and see the big picture, for the love of God.
You find them exciting? They might not be exciting, but they're going to make a lot of money for the country.
Thank you, sir.
And so is David. It is.
No, I have not. Callie, I'm going to be doing that. I have it wrote down. I sent the 50,000 follower giveaway. I already sent that off, and I was just getting ready. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Getting ready for land. We're sending that off right directly after this live stream, or it's double. When did that happen? 1 hour ago. Rose target, $1 to $2. Krill thoughts. Krill's a top value play for me. I like Krill a lot. I like the upside potential and the downside risk. Thoughts on Crow. I like Crow a lot. Top, medium, schmedium value play for me. $1 to $2 for Crow. Is Cliff's voice you're doing? Oh my God, Bitcoin is 102,000. It doesn't matter if it's 102,000.
Well, listen, guys, I don't think he's actually going to do.
It doesn't matter what you think. ICP thoughts, 100 to 140. The Rock says, it doesn't matter what you think. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold Steve Austin. XRP thoughts. I have sold 30% of my XRP. Cardano, $6 to $8. LCX hitting $1 to $2. I think so. What about Pepe? 2 to 3x. 2 to 3x for Pendle as well. Harmony 1 price prediction. I think Harmony 1 does a 10x from here. He signed, but nothing goes up. Listen, price does not equal anything other than supply and demand. I've said it once. I've said it 6 zillion times. How long do you spend practicing the voices? I don't know. I just do I don't know. You know who's really good at voices is my brother. My brother does some pretty crazy voices. I just do it. I don't know. I just do it pretty much like when I go live. That's when I practice. Shut up, bitch. NXRA, I think gets to a dollar. I got a lot of voices in my head. Buy, sell, buy, sell. She says, I got all these voices in my head, but they're speaking Spanish. I have no idea what they're saying. I wish one of them would get a job for the love of God so we could buy more Bitcoin. Please help us. What do you think about Sidious Hero? I don't. We can look at it, though. The inner echinaceas of my mind are an enigma. You may be an open book, but I'm a bit more complicated. All right, this looks really good. Accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, accumulation within accumulation. You got your selling climax, your automatic rally, your secondary test, your sign of strength, your spring. Looking pretty damn good. I do want to see this hold relatively, like if it wicks below it, whatever. But I want to be in the same range. You know what I'm saying? Retracement is about $5 for Naka. Parabolic is about $20 for Naka. That would be insane. Bitcoin or XRP. For what? For what time frame and what are your goals? Ethereum. 7,000. What's best? Best at what? They're best at different things. Ondo, $4. How much do you think that short term? I think there's better plays than both of them short term, to be honest with you. I'd probably pick Rose or ICP or VeChain short term. I guess XRP is going to perform better in the short term, but not by much. I think the XRP gets probably to about $5. That's my target. Why so early today? Because I'm about to go look at land. I know. I tried to get on schedule, and then boom, I just had 50 acres just fall into my lap. I need to go look at it. Sorry. What else? Yeah, so we probably won't live. I'm going to do the thing with Alex tomorrow. That's just going to be on the TikTok, Farmer Ski. That's going to be on the TikTok. And then Saturday, probably won't be alive. And I should be back on Sunday. Old McFarmer Ski. All right, let's look at XRP. The question was, what do I think it goes down to in the bear market? That's a good question. What do I think XRP goes down to in the bear market? All right. Man, look, people say that fractals don't mean nothing. I don't know, man. I've had this here. When did I have this fractal here? Does anyone remember? I've had this here at least since October. People say fractals don't matter. I don't know, man. Like Scoob, it's following the fractal. Jimmy's mom says that the fractals don't matter, and you got to do patterns trading. I don't know. All right, assuming, let's say that this is the top. I don't think it is, but let's say it's the top. It would come back to $1.50. If XRP gets to $5, it's going to come back to $3. If XRP gets to $8, it'll come back to $3. Carl Weezing. Did you get 300 followers overnight? Yeah, that video that I did when I rizzed you guys up. I was like, hey, did you know? I don't know why, but that video did very well. So if you guys want me to do the news like that, that's more fun to me than just being like, breaking news. Like, I don't know. That was fun. So, the Carl Weezer Japan rate hike. That's exciting. Top value plays: Solnic, H&T, Rose, ICP, Shiba, Dent, VeChain, Naka, IOTA, Flux, Theta, Krill, Suki, Raven, Dynex, Nala, Crow, NXRA, Phantom, News, Harmony One. Who saw the video? Who saw the videos? Like, hey, probably don't worry about it. Did you guys like? I'll do news like that if that's what you guys like. Hey, bro. What's up, fam? What do you say about NXRA? Maximum parabolic is $1. All right, how do I do fibs? Listen, you need to the answer is you have to do discretion. So what I would do is base it off of market cap always. That will tell you the truth, because Fibonacci's mean nothing if there's a stupid amount of inflation. Right? But assuming the inflation is good, like ADA, I know for a fact has good inflation. Low to no inflation. How you do fibs, generally, I don't like to go from the absolute top of the wick. I like to go from the top of the body to the bottom. And then part of the story too with that is you want to find the data, you want to find the charts that have the longest amount of data. Right? So some charts, like Bitcoin for instance, if I look at Bitcoin, if I go to Patreon, which is so if I look at this Bitcoin chart, it's going to go all the way back to 2014. But this one is going to go back to, when's this one going to go back to? This one's going back to 2009. But this one is going back to also 2009. So there's different charts that are going to give you different pieces of data. And especially if you miss an entire bull run on a piece of data, that is a crucial piece of data that you need. So make sure when you're sifting through all the charts, make sure it's the one that has the most amount of retracement. You could also do auto Fibonacci is a thing, but I do discretion. I do the body from the top, not the wicks. The auto is going to give you wicks. I do body, or you have to use discretion is the truth. Auto is a good tool as well. Like if a coin, I'll give another example too. Like Casper, for example. There's general rules of thumb, but then like you got to use discretion. Casper is an example for me. Like when I see a launch like this, I don't count none of that. That means nothing to me. All of this over here means absolutely zilch to me. I'm not pulling from that. I'm going to pull when it actually has some structure. Right? Because when we zoom out, like look at this. This is insane. Like what is this? Like I'm still going. It launched at $50 trillion. So all of that is ruined. But the truth of when you're doing TA is you have to use discretion. You need to figure out what works for you and then stick to that. Right? That's people want a nice, clean, sexy answer and just do this one indicator and you're going to make $1 gazillion. That's not real. Right? The truth is you are the biggest variable and you have to use discretion. You need to navigate your emotions and you have to be disciplined. You have to be consistent. But specifically when measuring Fibonacci's, if there's lots of structure, you just go from the top of I go from the top of the body to the bottom. I don't do the top of the wick. I do from the top of the body structure because I would rather be a day early and $1 short than wait for the day that never comes. If I get a big launch like this, I don't count any of this beginning stuff because again, I'd rather be a day early and $1 short than wait for the day that never comes. Yes. Phantom price prediction. I think Phantom does about a 10x from here. Ski saved me some land. I got you, bro. Maybe 6 to 8 times over the last few months, we've gone through fibs that indicate an immediate breakout. that hasn't happened. What causes the last minute changes? Give me an example. So you're saying 6 to 8 times. Give me an example of when a Fibonacci. So I don't think Fibonacci's actually tell you that you're going to break out or not. I think that Fibonacci's tell you where you're going to go to and where you're going to come back to. I don't think the way that I analyze the market has nothing to do with Fibonacci's telling me whether or not it's going to break out or not. Fibonacci's telling me where it's going to go. Wyckoff is what tells me if it's going to break out or not. But I would like to dig into your specific examples of the times where Fibonacci told you it was going to break out and it didn't. But yeah, Solnick price prediction. 10 cents is my low case. $1 is my medium case. $5.89 is my bull case scenario. I guess, I mean, we've approached a fib. That wouldn't mean we are ready to set up leg, but haven't. Ski, were you homeless years ago, or am I mistaken? I was. 2014. Japan height rake. Could already be priced in the market. Everything is priced into the market. Best crypto, long-term, short-term, please. Long-term is Bitcoin. Short-term, my best, like, non-Bitcoin long-term, I would say is Solnick. That's the one I believe in the most. Short-term, I have a whole list of coins that I like right now in the next year. I have about 22 high-value plays that I think have upside potential and low downside risk. And they are Solnick, HNT, Rose, ICP, Shiba, Dent, VeChain, Naka, IOTA, Flux, Theta, Krill, Suki, Raven, Dynex, Dot, XYO, Hehe, Crow, and XRA, Phantom, News, Harmony One. These are all my safest, like, I would say 5+ X plays over the next year. Most of them will 10X or more. I think all of those will 5X. Most will 10X or more. Man, I love your content. You're up going to sleep now. I'll be back on the regular schedule on Monday in the mornings and the evening live stream. Indy. See ya, bro. Thoughts on the market today? I'm very bullish on the markets today and in the future. Let them cook. Thank you for the let them cook and the heart, bro. Listen, this is a quick live stream.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to look at Zilliqa. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the market, and then I gotta go. No live stream tomorrow. I'm gonna do the one with Alex on my phone. I'll have my microphone so it'll sound good. But me and Alex are gonna do a live in the morning on TikTok. But other than that, there's not gonna be a YouTube live or any other live. Then Saturday, there's probably not gonna be a live. And then Sunday, unless I do something from my phone, which I could do in the evening, I might do something like that. But it's gonna be, if I do a live on the weekend, it's gonna be from my brother's house, because I'm going to Ohio. But I'll be back on Monday, back to the normal, regular scheduled program. We're going to look at Zilliqa, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on the market, and then we're going to... You looked into labs? Are you talking about the Solana coin? What do you think of ICP this run? I think ICP gets to $100. Easy. Zilliqa looks pretty strong to me. Retracement 14 cents. Parabolic 58 cents. Here's my closing thoughts on the market. While the market has pulled back a little bit from $108,000 back to $103,000, it's the old sleight of hand. While you're looking through a straw at this, what's actually happening right now is President Trump signs executive order to develop new strategic stockpile of Bitcoin for the United States. No big deal.
Yeah, this is the crypto EO. We're going to be forming an internal working group to make America the world capital in crypto under your leadership.
Signs this into law. While this is going on, you might think, well, I don't think that the the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve is going to get passed into law. Well, here's 11 states that have already brought forth legislation on their own to bring it into law. Florida, Wyoming, Massachusetts, Alabama, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, Texas, Ohio, North Dakota, Oklahoma, and Utah are all making their own, separate from the federal government, Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. So while you're looking through a straw, worried about being at 103,000 and not at 108,000, this is all happening. Senator Loomis, the person who wrote the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, has now been appointed as the banking subcommittee. My God, I can't say the word right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think on digital assets. So yeah, let's keep looking through a straw, or let's pay attention to what's actually happening. But that's going to be it for this time. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will be doing daily market updates with the news and analysis. That's still going to happen. I'll be doing the live stream with Alex tomorrow. And then the next few days, the live streams are going to be wonky. I'll put it out in my Telegram when we're going to do one. I'll be back on Monday, back to the regularly scheduled program. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure you continue. DCA, have a plan. Stick to your plan. Don't be emotional. Don't move your goalpost. Be consistent. All right? Think about why you want to do what you want to do. Think about what you want to do. Write a plan out to make this happen and stick to your damn plan. All right? That's going to be it for this time. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. I'm out.
Damn hustling, 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 hustling.